Hey guys, Bill here from North Coast Cigar Review, and I am back with a lightning review for you. I'm here on vacation, but I'm always on the clock, and I found a cigar that I'm pretty excited to smoke, and that's something that I wanted to share with you guys. So today we're going to do a real quick review on the Four Kicks by Crowned Heads. This is a big time smoke I've been looking to try. I know a lot of people out there are looking to get some information on it, so I'm going to review it for you. So stick around. We're going to dig into the Four Kicks and see if it lives up to the hype. Alright guys, the Four Kicks by Crowned Heads. So this cigar is something I've heard a lot about. I've seen it on the Facebook pages. I've seen a couple reviews for it on YouTube. Something I wanted to get my hands on. Frankly, I haven't seen it up in the Cleveland area where I live. So I'm on vacation. I'm here in Seagrove Beach, and I found this really cool little cigar spot called Sure Thing Cigars. If you're ever down here in the Panhandle, and I don't care if you're in Panama City or if you're down in Destin, swing down to Sure Thing Cigars. I was really impressed, man. It was a nice little spot. The young lady who helped me was super knowledgeable. They got beers on tap. They have a nice humidor. Not a huge selection, but really premium cigars. And the best part about it is they were very fairly priced, right? Typically, we're on a vacation. We could find a cigar spot. They're going to be blown way out of proportion in prices. Not these guys, right? I was really impressed. I've got a Rocky Patel Edge when I was there for $8.50. I believe this Four Kicks was right around $11 or something like that. So not too crazy. So check it out if you're around. I'll throw a link in the description. But let's talk some specs on the Four Kicks here. So this is a Robusto Extra. So a little different size. This is a 5.5 inch by 56 ring gauge here. So it's a nice size cigar. It fits really, really good in the hand. I want to say it's a good vacation size because you sit back, you're probably going to get 90 minutes out of this. The wrapper on this is going to be a Connecticut Habano Maduro. So I know that's a lot of words there, and it's very interesting, right? Because a lot of times when we hear Connecticut, you're thinking a real light shade of cigar, right? A very natural look to it. But this is a Connecticut Maduro, and it's a Habano, so it's probably Cuban seed grown in Connecticut, which is pretty slick. The filler and binder on this are Nicaraguan, so we're going to have some nice, beefy, kind of meaty profile there in the long fill with this, which is pretty slick. We got a triple cap at the top and a really nice wrapper that they did put on here. Like I said, it's that Connecticut Habano Maduro. It is just dark and oily, just no flaws on here. It just looks really good, and it's set off really nicely with this gold and black cigar band. Nothing too fancy here, but just enough to set it off, which is pretty nice. It's densely packed as well, which I do like, and it's interesting that when I say that because the guys over at Crowned Heads are from CAO, which is kind of cool, and CAO is known to have these really densely packed cigars. If you ever had the Flathead 660 carb, something like that, this dense, heavy cigar, that's what this feels like right here. So 90 minutes should not be a problem. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get this toasted. We're going to get this lit. It'll probably be dark here when I go ahead and do that. I'm about to head out to dinner. As much as I want to fire this bad boy up right now, we're going to enjoy it this evening, maybe get a little sunset back there. So stick around, and let's see if the Four Kicks is everything it's said to be. Stay tuned. Alright gentlemen, we're back. We got the Four Kicks lit here. I do apologize we didn't get the sunset in. Dinner took a little longer than expected. I ate a few more shrimps than I care to admit there, but hey, when you're in the Gulf, that's what you do, right? So, being that this is the lightning review, it's going to be a little bit shorter, not as much of the detail in the actual smoking here. So I did get this bad boy lit already, and we are going about a third of the way in. A couple impressions right off the bat, right? Big spice bomb when I first lit this. I mean, right off the bat, huge spice. But the nice thing about this, it's blended pretty well. It's subsided pretty much. I don't want to say it's gone, but it's definitely kind of kicked its way back. A lot of earth, a lot of leather, big cocoa hints in the beginning, and it's all kind of melding together to this really, really enjoyable smoke right now. Burning pretty well. Got a little bit of canoeing on there, but that probably fixed itself. One thing I want to point out, though, is the ash, right? Super, super tight ash. Check that out, man. good construction here. So the guys over at Crowned Heads here with the Four Kicks really got themselves a nice product here, and I'm really enjoying this first third of this cigar. So I'm going to sit back. I'm going to enjoy some more of it. I'll be back about halfway. I've paired this up with a little Elijah Craig, which I've been known to do. So that's just bringing out more of these the sweetness of this cigar. So stick around. We'll see where we're at about halfway through. Alright, gents, we're back. We're about halfway through the Four Kicks here. A couple additional notes, right? First of all, this cigar is blended beautifully. I mean, beautifully. This thing started out as a big old spice bomb. Lots of big flavors right off the bat with all that Nicaraguan long fill and the binder. But it's blended really nice and has scaled back dramatically. It is definitely a medium, approaching full, but mainly a medium-bodied cigar. Nice sweetness to it. Overall, really good smoke. You do see that the ash did fall off. It just came off. Had one of those son of a moments where all over my shirt, but that's okay. I do want to point out the Could It Be Oak Island t-shirt. Great t-shirt that was a gift for my wife and my daughter. Love that show. We always say, could it be? So, and I'll tell you what, it could be that this is going to be a high-scored cigar right here because it's been pretty darn good. So we're about halfway through. Really super enjoyable. Blended beautifully. Still getting the heavy, just good tobacco flavor out of it. A little bit of leather, a little bit of earth, but really settled in nicely. The other thing I do want to point out real quick, I did say 90-minute smoke in the beginning of this just based on the density of the cigar. We're about halfway through, and I might have been out here about a half hour. So this is probably going to be more of an hour smoke. So we're going to see how that goes. Maybe it slows down as we keep going forward. So stick around. Let's see what happens here towards the end. I'll give you some final thoughts on the Four Kicks. It's pretty good right now, so it should be a pretty high score. So we'll see. Stick around. All right, ladies and gentlemen, wrapping up the Four Kicks cigar here. Very nice. Did change up here in the final third. Got more of that spice back in. Got some real nice hits of black cherry, which was pretty slick, right? So I'm going to give this a really good score because I really enjoyed this cigar. I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10. Definitely humidor worthy for you guys. If I see these on CBID, 5 packs, things like that, I'm definitely going to get some of these. So they're very good. If you see them online in your B&Ms, definitely pick up one of these. I did really enjoy it. It did last me a full hour, so I know my initial impression was going to be 90 minutes, so it did last a full hour, and it was super enjoyable. Burned really well. Flavor profile changed throughout. So again, 8 out of 10 on the Four Kicks by Crowned Heads. Great smoke. Check it out. I do want to thank the folks over at Sure Thing Cigars on 30A, Watersound Beach. Again, if you're in the Panhandle, check those guys out. It's a really cool lounge, nice humidor, like I said before, and really reasonably priced. So again, guys, thanks for watching. Check out the Four Kicks. Pick them up if you see them. I know I'm going to. And as always, smoke them if you got them, guys. Take care.